Welcome to the most disliked show on YouTube. You can now support this shitty show by buying merchandise. Click on the link in the description area below.
Watch Sam Seder bore and depress people yet again.
Before we go, a couple of people sent this, and we talked about this the other day in the context of Joe Rogan.
Are you tired yet?
That Joe Rogan had mentioned us on the show because of a video that we had done about him and Doug Stanhope and this and that. And people were emailing me. They were upset. They were like, Joe Rogan is inviting Kyle Kalinske and Jimmy Dore on the show. And he should invite you. And I was like,
They should invite you because they feel sorry for you. Here's the situation. I think the Denver Public Library should invite you. I think anyone that's interested in committing suicide and really wants to go through with it should invite you to their home and just have them speak to you, face to face for 5 minutes. And then your life will mean something. You will finally do something important in this world other than propping up Hillary Clinton.
And I was like, look, I'm happy for anybody from the left to get on that show to promote left issues. The problem is that, and do we have those screenshots? We should have two. We need that other one, Brendan. He doesn't have it.
Which one?
The one from the Reddit.
That's in the sample.
Okay.
Make sure you get the one from the Reddit. Fuck it. I'll read it and we'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
So, I don't see it here, but part of the problem is, and make sure you get it, Matt. One of the problems with this is that, like I've been saying, look, I don't care about Jimmy as a person. I don't care about, it would be nice if he was actually did any work. But the problem is that I've suggested is that when you have somebody who's going around doing stuff like Hillary Clinton has Parkinson's.
She actually has dementia. How are my circular rimmed glasses fitting here?
Or, the Seth Rich murder. Is it tied to the DNC? Asking those type of questions, right? Okay. That stuff poisons the well. It poisons the well and the water supply and the product that I'm selling, which may very well be the exact same political program, more or less, than Jimmy's. For Jimmy, he's willing to trade things like what's happening with ICE to these people for a vague notion of the words Green New Deal. Which had, of course, no chance of coming about.
Because I've been paid to advocate on behalf of neoliberals, and if we have to rig the primary again, we'll do it.
But as long as, but that self-satisfaction and whatnot, that's all well and good. But here's where the real problem lies. Here is Jimmy Dore on the Joe Rogan show.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
That's why I get. So
excuse me. The Joe Rogan Experience.
Barack Obama's entire cabinet came from an email from Citigroup. Okay, so people trying to say that somehow corruption started on January 20th, 2017, are fooling themselves, and that's what I'm fighting against.
Yes,
on my
you
show.
are, and you're one of the only people that are doing that. You're one of the only people that are online that you're not obligated to shill for the left. You're not doing it, but everybody else seems to be. I don't mean everybody else.
Pause it now. Now, here's the interesting thing: is that And I don't know why Jimmy didn't make this distinction more pointedly. I don't think Jimmy would say that that there are people who are obligated to shill for the left, as much as there are people that, in their context, would be obligated to shill for the Democrats. But for Rogan, these are interchangeable ideas. But go ahead.
Doing it, but everybody else seems to be. I don't mean everybody else. If you're one of the people that are not, like, fuck you, Joe Rogan.
There's just a handful of people who are not, Joe.
There's so few. There's so few that are calling out people in the Democratic Party for what really is going on. Like, I was infuriated when people that I knew that I was friends with were trying to tell me that Hillary Clinton was a good choice. And that's the same choice.
Pause it. Now, of course, he's talking about in the race with Donald Trump, and I would still contend, and I think there's even mounting evidence now, that Hillary Clinton was the better choice between those two.
You know, it's just unfortunate. This guy's very upset, very, very angry because Jimmy Dore has surpassed him in number of subscribers. Jimmy Dore recently went over 300,000 subscribers. And gosh, what an unbelievably boring show. I mean, and I know it's about politics and everything, but depressing. I literally wanted to end my life. Please don't. Just stop YouTube. Anyone that subscribes, if you care about your well-being, happiness, unsubscribe to Sam Seder. Please do it. Do it for yourself. Do it for me.
Please remember to subscribe and hit the dislike button at the bottom of the page. Contribute on the About screen of the channel by clicking on the PayPal button.